The most important question to humans was never, what is the meaning of life? It always has been, what is your favorite evolution? Let me know in the comment section below. What's up guys? This is Jackie, your Nerdecrafter, and for this week's tutorial, I wanted to show you how to make your very own EEVEELUTIONS chibi. I'm really curious to know which is your favorite evolution and why. You'll find out my answer somewhere in this video. Of course, these are made chibi, which means little, cute, and not too much detail. But if you want to see my other Pokemon tutorial with lots of detail, I'll leave a link for them in the description box below as well as in the iCard section. This is by no means a demonstration of my true skills. Although I have to admit I did get tired near the end. Crafting for 6 hours straight will do that to you. For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of geeky tutorials to keep you entertained. And I also publish every week, so there's plenty of stuff to look forward to. If you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. I also wanted to let you guys know that I have a live stream on Saturday, which is tomorrow, so make sure you check the date on that video when you watch, at around 10 a.m. I'll leave the full details in the description box below. I hope I get to see you guys there. The full list for everything will be in the description box below. The clay I'm using is from Sculpey, and I am using a reference picture for the mini chibi Eevees. If you know the artist, leave it in the comment section below. For the body, all the Eevees will have exactly the same body. All you do is make a circle, lightly flatten it, and then pinch little legs on each side. And here's a cute little body. Now you're going to do the mane or tuft or whatever you want to call it. The head is simply a circle that I lightly flattened the bottom part. In this tutorial, we're going to see two different kinds of ears. First, you're going to make a carrot, and then you're going to lightly flatten it. And then make the inside with a darker brown. And now we're going to, dang it. And now we're going to pinch the bottom so that it's not too flat once it's rested on the head. Now you're going to take liquid Sculpey and place the head right on top, and the clay was pretty warm because it was like 35 degrees outside, so everything just kept sticking to each other. Now look at that little butt. Let's put a tail on there. Might not look like much, but once you start smoothing the pieces together, it starts blending pretty well, if I say so myself. Schnutz. I really kept dropping everything that day. I don't know why. It was just like klutz versus the heat, and yeah, the heat totally won. And here's our little Eevee. The only thing left to do is put cute little eyes. If your Eevee looks like it has bags under its eyes, just push it lightly underneath until it goes away. Didn't we wish all of our bags disappeared that way? Now, I debated if I wanted to put a mouth on these chibis, but every time I put a mouth, they just kind of ended up looking like Ditto. So I opted for no. Next one is Umbreon. So the order that I went for these chibis is to go from least detailed to most detailed. So that was my logic. Now in some cases I used small pieces of wires to make sure that the pieces stayed together. Once we put the wires where the ears are going to go, little Umbreon looks like an alien. Ready for departure. Alright, that's enough. Once we have the ears, go ahead and smooth the pieces together, and I decided to make one of the ears lopsided. Now add the details. Now only thing left to do is add cute little red eyes. Ta-da! Time for Espeon! And random fact, Espeon, if you say it in French, means espion, kind of. Yeah, I messed that up. Espeon means spy, so that's a random fact for you. The difference for the ears here is that we're going to be slightly bending it inwards. At this point, it looks like a cute little pig. Once we add the oversized ears, it becomes mega adorable. Next we have Glaceon. Now I always want to say Glaceon, but we're not Sean Connery here, so we don't have to say Glaceon. The fun thing about making these chibis is that once you have the technique for one of them, the rest is pretty much just adding details. I wonder who could that be? Is it Growlithe? Nah, you know it's Flareon. For the mane, you're going to take a piece of clay, cut it down the middle, and then kind of make it into a shape of a neck resting holder thing that you use on planes. I love the shape of the eyes. Alright, you turn around, let's put a little pin, and put your little tail. And here's our little destructive but cute Flareon. The fun thing about making Vaporeon are the fins and the little mane that goes around its neck. And once we get to this point, it kind of looks like Poplio. Let's go with Poplio. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that one because I have not seen it on TV. For this part, you can definitely use paint instead of clay, but the preference is up to you. Oh my god, it's so cute. Now, I don't know what it is about the color yellow, but I promise you that it was probably a color that was contracted by the devil because it picks up more dust than the color white, which is weird. Jolteon is super adorable, and I did make the mistake of not attaching the right ear properly. So it's right for Jolteon, but left for us when we're facing it. Time to make my favorite Pokemon, Leafeon. I absolutely love this little guy because I pretty much have a thing for nature. Now, I did make the mistake of making the ears too big. I didn't like that, so I'm like, nah, get out of there. And then I made them smaller. Leafeon complete. Now that we're working with white, let's use a blue background and make Sylveon. At this point, it kind of looks like a pony, but don't worry, once we start adding little bow tie looking things and little strands, it'll look exactly how we want her to. In Sylveon's case, I am using paint because of all the random parts the pink is at. Of course, you can use pink clay, but it's going to take you a lot longer to put together. Use your acrylic paint to put on the details. Now you're going to bake everything for 25 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. All done! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you